The Zebulon Latimer House tells the story of when Wilmington was the largest city in North Carolina. In 1840, when the federal census was taken, Wilmington became the largest city in the state, and it would hold that record to the early 20th century, about 1920. So this house was built by Zebulon Latimer and his wife, Elizabeth Savage Latimer, in 1852. And there was a descendant of the Latimers living in the home until 1956. So we tell the story of that long Victorian era, the late 19th century and the early 20th century. New places like Japan and China were opened up to Western trade and Western civilization. So we have many fine pieces of Oriental artwork in the home. Individuals like Zebulon Latimer really thought themselves as the descendants of the ancient Greeks and the ancient Romans, and they wanted to surround themselves with decor that reminded them of the antiquities and really reaffirmed their belief in the American Republic. The Lower Cape Fear Historical Society received a grant from the Isabel James Leto Foundation to restore our hallway to its original 1852 appearance. This is a time period where wallpaper has to be imported from a northern city such as New York or Philadelphia. So it made wallpaper kind of an expensive commodity for antebellum Americans and antebellum Southerners in particular. So in order to have the elegance of wallpaper without the cost, individuals like Zebulon Latimer would hire an artist to come in and hand stencil a pattern onto the wall. It's a floral pattern with camellias and leafy vines. It's part of this romanticized era. They wanted to surround themselves with natural imagery and colors that were very earthy. That's why we chose a terracotta color. And the house itself is a work of art. It is representative of the Italian villas that the ancient Greeks and the ancient Romans built on the bluffs of, let's say, the Tiber River or overlooking the sea at Sicily. It's very much symmetrical. There are 4 rooms to a floor. It is 3 levels with an English half basement, and we're sitting up here on the bluffs overlooking the Cape Fear River. And I'd like to tell our guests, imagine when the port was in downtown Wilmington. From this view, you would see masts from all over the world.